Thank you, Ambassador, Your Majesty, Mr. President, Your Excellencies, dear friends of India and Sweden. The Swedish government is deeply honored that the President of India is paying a state visit to Sweden. This visit is really a landmark in our bilateral relations. India is a highly valued partner for Sweden. The relations between our countries are strong and long-standing. I'm glad to see so many people here today from different sectors of society, including many business leaders being present here for this day. The Swedish government is committed to the strengthening of our strategic partnership, which include a number of areas, but not least economic and business relations. For a small, open and innovative country as Sweden, India is an important partner in both trade and businesses. Several ministers in the Swedish government have already visited India. In January, the government hosted the 7th Indo-Swedish Joint Commission for Economic, Industrial and Scientific Cooperation, a very important forum where the main focus is to discuss enhanced trade and investments between our countries. Swedish companies have been present in India since more than 100 years. They have a long-term commitment to India. Today, more than 150 Swedish companies are established in India, and new Swedish companies enter the Indian market every day. Among these, some young Swedish startups have been extremely successful. For instance, the Swedish app developer Truecaller. In fact, India is their #1 market. The user of Truecaller in the world is with over 350 million users in India. But there is still a huge potential for increasing our bilateral business and trade relations, as the ambassador mentioned in the opening. The Swedish market offers Indian investors several advantages, including world-class technology, innovation capability, cost competitiveness, and highly skilled human resources. The arrival and expansion of Indian companies in Sweden over the last few years has coincided with Sweden's growing reputation as one of the most open and successful economies in Europe. I'm very pleased that Sweden has been able to attract a number of Indian global leading companies. We have also seen a sharp increase in the number of highly qualified Indians, for example, IT engineers, moving to Sweden to work, and we see great potential for this contributing to even closer bilateral ties and economic exchange in both directions. The world today is facing a number of grand societal challenges. The solutions for these are also important for our future competitiveness and growth, and to create more jobs in India and in Sweden. To find the solutions, innovation is a key. Innovation is a top priority of our government's agenda, which is shown by the Prime Minister's initiative to institute and lead a National Innovation Council. Information and communication technology plays a fundamental role for innovation, and it is also important as an industry in itself. We see that ICT is a key enabler for the grand challenges, for instance, for future healthcare and sustainable cities. And ICT and sustainable cities are areas pointed out by two of the major reform programs of the Indian government, Smart Cities and Digital India. This thoroughly shows that our countries are facing similar challenges and looking for appropriate solutions. As Minister of Enterprise and Innovation, I'm very pleased that the agreement in the field of micro, small and medium-sized enterprise could be signed yesterday. It will create a good framework for further cooperation in this area and opens up very interesting possibilities for partnership between our two countries. Thank you very much for your attention.